As dawn ignites Serengeti, a realm of survival stirs. What hidden strategies do its kings wield to conquer a shifting world? Lions, cheetahs, hyenas, each crafts a saga of instinct and endurance. Vast savanna grasses and steadfast acacia trees shape their arena, a fragile web of life. This isn't merely a tale of the hunt. It's about outwitting a transforming ecosystem. From withered rivers to stark hills, Serengeti tests all. Join us to explore this vibrant domain and preserve its legacy. In the heart of Serengeti, where the sun scorches the earth, Zuri, a lioness of unmatched resolve, leads her pride through a landscape transformed by drought. What cunning tactics do these wild animals employ to survive a world where every meal is a gamble? This wild animal documentary unveils their secrets. The year 2025 has brought unprecedented challenges, with parched plains offering little cover for traditional hunts. Zuri, however, has rewritten the rules of survival. Instead of stalking across open savanna, she guides her pride to the low, rugged hills. A terrain few lions dare to master. Why this daring shift? Recent studies reveal that these hills provide a strategic edge. Concealing the pride's movements and boosting their hunting success by 15% in the dry season. Zuri's amber eyes scan the horizon, locking onto a herd of wildebeests grazing below. Her pride, a disciplined unit of 7, follows her lead with silent precision. Each step is calculated, each glance a signal. The hills, strewn with rocks and sparse shrubs, become their ally, masking their approach. Unlike the flatlands, where prey can spot danger from afar, This uneven ground offers ambush points. Zuri pauses behind a boulder, her muscles taut, waiting for the perfect moment. What drives her to risk this unfamiliar path? The answer lies in the drought's relentless grip, forcing these apex predators to adapt or perish. Her strategy is a testament to the intelligence of lions. Proving they are not just brawn, but brains, navigating a world where old ways no longer suffice. The wildebeests, oblivious to the lurking threat, nibble at sparse grasses. Zuri signals with a flick of her tail, and the pride fans out, forming a crescent to encircle their target. This coordination, honed over generations, is a dance of survival. Yet the hills demand more than instinct. They require innovation. Zuri's choice to hunt here is a gamble, one that could end in triumph or hunger. As she creeps closer, the wind shifts, carrying her scent. The wildebeest's heads snap up, their ears twitching. In a heartbeat, they bolt, their hooves pounding the dry earth. Zuri surges forward, a blur of power, leaping from the hill's slope in a breathtaking chase. Her claws graze a wildebeest's flank, but the agile prey veers, slipping through her grasp. The hunt fails, but Zuri's resolve does not waver. She lets out a resonant roar, a declaration of her unyielding spirit. This setback is merely a chapter in her saga. Her pride regroups, their bond unbroken, ready for the next attempt. In this ever-changing Serengeti, Zuri's leadership is a beacon. Guiding her family through trials that test their very existence. In the heart of Serengeti, where wild animals like Zuri's pride roam, the savannah's pulse beats through its grasses and acacia trees. This wild animal documentary reveals a hidden lifeline sustaining the ecosystem. The acacia, with its gnarled branches and sharp thorns, stands as a sentinel amidst the endless plains. Its leaves, rich in nutrients, are a vital feast for wildebeests. The prey that fuels the lion's hunts. Yet the acacia's true power lies beneath the surface. Roots plunge meters into the earth, tapping water sources unreachable by most plants. Defying the drought that grips Serengeti. These roots anchor the soil, preventing erosion as winds sweep across the parched landscape. Ensuring the savanna remains a stage for survival. The grasses, resilient and evergreen, weave a tapestry that binds this world together. Even in the dry season, their deep roots sustain patches of green, offering cover for predators and sustenance for grazers. This intricate balance fascinates. A single acacia can support an entire food chain. From insects to antelopes, all linked to the lion's reign. The tree's thorns, a natural defense, deter overgrazing, preserving its leaves for those that need them most. In a land where water is scarce, the acacia's ability to draw moisture shapes the movements of herds, guiding Zuri's hunts. The savanna grasses, swaying under the sun, conceal her approach. Their subtle rustle masking her steps. In the sun-baked expanse of Serengeti, where water is more precious than gold, Zuri, a lioness of unyielding strength, commands her pride with fierce resolve. This wild animal documentary captures a gripping clash among wild animals, revealing the intricate dance of power. As drought tightens its grip, the Mara River's dwindling pools draw rival pride. Igniting fierce contests for control. Zuri's territory, a hard-won sanctuary, faces a bold challenge from an intruding pride. Their eyes glinting with hunger and ambition. The The stakes are immense. Losing this land means losing life itself. For water sustains not just her pride, but their future. Zuri senses the invaders' approach, their scent carried on the dry wind. Her pride, a tight-knit band of 8, rallies behind her, their unity a fortress against the threat. Rather than charging into battle, Zuri employs a masterful strategy. Intimidation through sheer presence. She positions her pride in a formidable line, their shoulders squared, tails lashing, a silent vow of defiance. This calculated display, rooted in instinct and honed by survival, mesmerizes. Studies from 2025 show this tactic slashes the risk of injury by 30%, preserving strength for hunts. The rival pride, outnumbered and outmatched, hesitates. Their growls faltering under Zuri's unblinking gaze. The air crackles with tension as Zuri lets out a thunderous roar. A sound that shakes the earth and echoes her claim. The intruders, sensing the futility of their challenge, slink back into the shadows. Their retreat a testament to Zuri's dominance. Her victory is bloodless, yet profound. Securing the river's edge for her cubs, who now splash in the shallows, oblivious to the peril just averted. This triumph unveils a deeper truth. Zuri's leadership transcends brute force, weaving strategy and loyalty into a shield for her family. Her roar lingers, a bold declaration that this land is hers. A stage where she reigns supreme. Zuri's stand captivates. Not for its violence, but for its restraint. A delicate balance of power and wisdom. The Mara's waters, guarded by her vigilance, pulse with life, sustaining her pride through the harshest days. This clash, a fleeting moment in Serengeti's vast saga, leaves an indelible mark, hinting at the countless battles Zuri will face. Her story, etched in every paw print, beckons us to wonder what trials await her next as she holds the line for her kingdom's survival. Under Serengeti's relentless sun, Zuri bends fate to her will, preparing for a defining hunt. This wild animal documentary unveils a moment of triumph among wild animals, where instinct meets precision. After days of hunger, Zuri returns to the hills, her chosen battleground. These slopes, once unfamiliar, now pulse with her confidence, a canvas for her artistry. Her pride, lean but resolute, trails her, their trust in her leadership absolute. Each hunt is a gamble. Yet Zuri's poise hints at an outcome crafted by skill, not chance. She surveys a cluster of wildebeests grazing below, their movements betraying a fatal lapse in vigilance. Zuri's patience is a weapon, honed by countless pursuits. Her pride spreads out, a silent net closing around the prey. This choreography, refined over generations, unfolds with breathtaking elegance. Unlike past failures, today's hunt carries a quiet certainty. As if Zuri has unraveled the hill's hidden code. She edges forward, her body a coiled spring, every muscle attuned to the moment. The wildebeests, lulled by the morning's calm, remain unaware of the storm gathering above. In a flash, Zuri strikes, her charge a surge of raw power. The pride converges, their formation flawless, cutting off escape routes. The wildebeest stumbles, and Zuri's jaws find its throat, ending the chase with surgical precision. The hunt is swift, a testament to her mastery. Her pride feasts, their hunger sated. Their bond strengthened by this shared victory. Zuri stands watch, her gaze sweeping the horizon, a queen savoring her dominion. This triumph, born from the hill's embrace, underscores her reign, a delicate balance of strength and strategy. The hills, now her ally, whisper of future conquests, each victory a thread in Serengeti's enduring tapestry. Her pride, nourished and united, rests in the shade. Their eyes reflecting her unyielding spirit. In the sun-drenched vastness of Serengeti, where every shadow conceals a test of survival, two cheetah brothers, Kibo and Tano, embark on a daring venture that upends centuries of instinct. This wild animal documentary unveils an astonishing pact among wild animals. A union that shatters the solitary legacy of their kind. Cheetahs, renowned for their lone dashes across the plains, seldom hunt together. But in 2025, with drought fragmenting the herds, Kibo and Tano defy convention. Their alliance, a bold weave of loyalty and nerve, casts them as pioneers in a land where adaptation is the only currency. This unprecedented partnership rivets. A glimpse into a revolution sparked by necessity. Urging us to unravel the enigma of their shared hunt. Cabo, the elder, exudes a steely focus. His eyes locked on a cluster of impala yearlings grazing in blissful ignorance. Tano, his younger counterpart, matches his intensity. Their movements a seamless echo of one another, as if bound by a single will. Together they advance, not as solitary sprinters, but as a synchronized force. A spectacle as rare as it is exhilarating. The power of this collaboration, noting a 20% increase in hunting success, is a critical edge in a Serengeti where prey grows scarce. Their bond, forged in the crucible of hunger, is a wager against tradition. A leap into a strategy that could redefine their survival. As they near the herd, Kibo takes point, his lithe frame slicing through the air with purpose. Steering the impalas toward Tano's concealed position. This calculated interplay, a blend of instinct and innovation, unfolds with a precision that borders on artistry. The yearlings, sensing danger too late, scatter in panic, but Tano's strategic placement seals their fate. He surges forward, cutting off a straggler's escape, guiding it into Kibo's lethal arc. In a heartbeat, Kibo pounces, his claws gently gripping the impala's side, with Tano closing in to ensure the hunt.
Dead.
The takedown is swift, a shared victory that binds them closer, their breaths mingling as they claim their prize. How have Kibo and Tano forged this extraordinary bond when independence defines their kin? Their collaboration, a flare of ingenuity, illuminates a Serengeti reshaped by drought, where survival hinges on more than speed. As they feed, their eyes dart across the horizon, ever vigilant for rivals drawn by the scent of blood. Their story, etched in the dust of the plains, pulses with adventure, a tale of two brothers challenging the odds. In Serengeti's boundless expanse, where wild animals like Kaibo and Teno prowl, the savanna grass weaves a subtle yet vital thread in the tapestry of survival. This wild animal documentary illuminates the understated brilliance of Digitaria macroblephara. A grass that shapes the cheetah's hunt. Stretching across the plains, its low, dense blades form a natural cloak, concealing the brothers' swift approach from wary impala herd. This grass endures, its deep roots tapping hidden moisture to maintain a verdant shield. Even as other plants wither under the relentless sun. This resilience intrigues, a quiet force enabling the cheetah's deadly precision. The grass's structure is a masterstroke of nature. Its height perfectly suited to mask the cheetah's crouched form, allowing Kibo and Tano to glide unseen. Each blade bends with the breeze, muffling their footfalls and scattering their scent. A natural diversion that outwits the impala's keen senses. This botanical ally transforms the open savanna into a labyrinth of opportunity. Where every stalk plays a role in the hunt's success. The grass's tenacity, thriving despite arid conditions, anchors the ecosystem. Providing not just cover, but a foundation for the food chain, from grazers to predators. With their impala catch secured, Kaibo and Tano pause. Their breaths heavy in the stifling air of a drought-ravaged Serengeti. This hard-earned victory, a fragile spark of sustenance, lures a hyena clan. Their eerie cackles heralding a brewing storm. The encounter unfolds as a tense battle for survival. Where every bite is a treasure fiercely contested. The hyenas, driven by hunger and outnumbering the brothers, edge closer. Their boldness fueled by the scarcity that grips the plains, ready to claim the cheetah's prize. As the hyena's shadows loom, Kibor stands rigid. His eyes narrowing on the advancing pack. Tano, pressed against his brother, bristles with shared resolve, their unity a slender defense against the encroaching threat. The hyenas, moving with practiced coordination, tighten their approach. Their numbers a stark advantage in a land where drought has tilted the scales. A rise in such confrontations, with cheetahs often forced to relinquish prey to preserve their strength. Kabo and Tano, however, linger, their bodies poised, weighing the cost of defiance against the hunger that gnaws at them. Amid the hyenas' rising taunts, a chorus that frays the brothers' nerves, Kibo chooses retreat. A decision carved from survival's harsh calculus. With Tano in lockstep, he abandons the prey, their lithe forms darting away from the hyena's grasp. This sacrifice, a bitter but deliberate choice, spares their energy for future hunts, a stark reflection of the drought's relentless toll. the hyenas swarm the impala. Their feast a fleeting loss for Kibo and Tano, yet a crucial step in their enduring struggle. Far from a defeat, this retreat burns with resilience, pulling us deeper into the cheetah's precarious existence, where every choice teeters between life and death. Kibo and Tanu's flight, a calculated withdrawal, fuels their resolve for the next chase. As they melt into the hills, their forms blur against the horizon, leaving a thread of anticipation. Their journey, forged in the crucible of drought, thrums with defiance. Urging us to trace their steps to see how they navigate a Serengeti pushed to its breaking point. Through an invisible web of scent, Naya, the matriarch of a hyena clan, orchestrates her pack's survival in the vast Serengeti. Her chemical signals, a sophisticated language rivaling that of primates, bind the clan in a dance of strategy and strength. Research reveals over 50 unique compounds in their scent, each a message that coordinates hunts and claims territory. Nyr's markings, deliberate and potent, linger on the plains. A silent proclamation of her authority that guides her clan's every move. This intricate communication, a hidden symphony, draws us into the hyena's enigmatic world, where scent reigns supreme. By mastering this chemical code, Nyr transforms the clan into a unified force, their actions synchronized with uncanny precision. As she deposits a scent mark near the Mara River, her clan responds, aligning their paths to her command. This language, woven into the air, dictates their approach to a stray buffalo calf. A target that demands collective might. Near's signals rally the pack. Their movements a testament to a system that thrives on shared intent. Ensuring no step is wasted. The complexity of their communication unveils a brilliance that reshapes our view of these misunderstood predators. With each scent mark, Near strengthens the clan's dominion. Her chemical directives a blueprint for survival. The pack's hunt unfolds with lethal efficiency. Their coordinated assault overwhelming the buffalo calf. This success, rooted in their olfactory language, highlights Near's role as both leader and architect of their triumphs. Her signals, imperceptible to outsiders, pulse through the clan. A guiding force that navigates the challenges of a drought-scarred landscape. This unseen network, a marvel of evolution, beckons us to peer deeper into the hyena's realm. Where every scent carries a purpose. Beyond mere instinct, Naya's leadership through scent reveals a profound intelligence. A thread that ties the clan to the Serengeti's heartbeat. Their hunt, a fleeting victory, underscores the power of their chemical dialogue. A system that endures where others falter. As Naya leads her pack onward, her scent marks trace a path through the plains, a legacy of cunning that lingers in the air. Winding through Serengeti's heart, the Mara River breathes life into a drought-weary land. Its waters, though diminished, sustain a delicate web of existence, nurturing the sycamore fig trees that line its banks. These figs, their broad canopies casting dappled shade, offer refuge and nourishment to antelopes and elephants. Their flow a beacon of sustenance. The river's flow, a quiet force, weaves a thread of resilience, drawing us into a world where every ripple matters. Rooted deep in the river's embrace, sycamore figs stand as guardians, their sturdy trunks resisting the erosive tug of seasonal floods. Their leaves, lush despite the arid grip, fuel the herds that sustain predators like Nia's hyena clan. This interplay, a delicate balance of giving and taking, pulses with vitality, revealing a landscape where trees and water shape survival. The fig's sprawling roots anchor the soil, preserving the riverbanks as a haven for life. Sustained by the Mara's pulse, this riverside haven thrives. A testament to nature's enduring craft. The sycamore figs, their branches heavy with fruit, bridge the gap between scarcity and abundance. Their presence a lifeline for the plains. As Nia's clan moves through this verdant corridor, the river's legacy endures. A living tapestry that binds the Serengeti's heart. Guided by Nia's unwavering leadership, the hyena clan weaves a vital thread into the intricate tapestry of the Serengeti ecosystem. Their role extends far beyond simple predation. It is a fundamental force that maintains balance across the vast plains. When a cheetah abandons its kill, Nia and her clan move swiftly, claiming what remains. With remarkable efficiency, they consume every part of the carcass, from tender flesh to marrow-rich bones. A critical act that scientific studies estimate clears up to 70% of carrion on the Serengeti floor. This relentless scavenging is more than survival. It is a powerful act of renewal, revealing a narrative of purpose that invites us to witness the hyena's indispensable partnership with the land they call home. Every movement of Nia's clan is executed with synchronized precision, transforming the savannah's refuse into the foundation of new life. Their feast is a cleansing ritual, an essential cycle in this delicate environment. As the hyenas strip the carcass clean, vultures descend in graceful arcs. Their broad wings cutting through the hot, dry air. Together, these scavengers form an unspoken alliance. A natural pact that ensures no resource is wasted. This cooperation sustains the fragile web of life in the Serengeti. Especially under the unyielding grip of drought. At the helm, Nia's sharp instincts and leadership guide the clan's every action. Sending ripples through the food chain that bolster the resilience of this iconic ecosystem. The tireless efforts of the hyena clan set the rhythm of the landscape. Their presence a steady pulse in nature's symphony. Once their meal is complete, they slip quietly away, leaving behind only faint traces of their work. This thorough clearing prevents rotting flesh from contaminating water sources. Protecting the many herbivores and apex predators that rely on clean water for survival. Often misunderstood and unfairly stigmatized, Nia's clan emerges as a linchpin. Their relentless labor quietly holding the ecosystem's many threads together. Etched in golden light, Serengeti's boundless plains unfold. A canvas of timeless wonder. Acacia trees, their branches swaying, punctuate the savanna, their blossoms defiant against drought's grasp. Shimmering with resilience, the Mara River carves a silver thread. Its waters sustaining life despite scarcity. Grasses, undaunted by the sun's relentless blaze, ripple in the breeze. Their verdant waves a testament to nature's tenacity. This delicate harmony, a dance of earth and water. Enchants, revealing a realm where every element sings of survival. Bound by an unyielding spirit, Zuri, Kibo, Tano, and Nia roam Serengeti's plains. Their lives entwined with acacias and the Mara River. In 2025, drought reshapes this delicate bond, testing a realm where every leaf and paw print matters. Their saga, a vivid weave of resilience, stirs a longing to preserve this vibrant world. Urging us to act. Rooted in shared survival, Serengeti's story transcends borders. Its beauty a universal chord. Zuri's roar, Naya's cunning, and the Mara's flow bind us to this land. A timeless plea for protection. This kingdom, resilient yet vulnerable, beckons our care. Together, we can ensure Serengeti endures. Share this video to spread their story, ensuring the Savannah's kings thrive for generations. Let's stand with the Savannah's kings, preserving their world for generations to come.